The hell? Bro, are you fucking... Are you for real? What the hell? Oh my god. I want to stream Tabor and then I get... Okay, well, sure. I guess we're going to Minecraft. Hey, Apollos. Uh, I'm sorry if you're here for anything related to... Sorry if you're here for anything related to Tabor. I just learned that I just learned that they literally pa passed patched a freaking update in the middle of the thing, so we can't play Tabor anymore. So we're just going on to Minecraft VR. For fuck's sake, man. Oh my god. Why does this always happen? To me specifically. Okay, let me just set up Minecraft then. Hey Sap. So apparently Tabor just got taken down for an update that's gonna last 2 hours or longer, so I'm not gonna entertain that. Any technical issues? No, I tried to load Tabor and then I can't because um because they're having a patch. They're having a patch, so they're gonna take down the entire thing. And I'm not gonna stick around and wait for the patch to settle, because by the time they fix it, I'm gonna be like knocked out and dead asleep. So we're just going back to Minecraft again, I guess. I guess this is a good thing, cause I mean, hey, hey, having a fallback, I guess. Hello, hello. Nice to have all of you here. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Sorry that the screen is blank right now, but we're trying to load up Minecraft VR. It's getting a patch update, yeah. So, can't play it. So, we're moving on to Minecraft again. Sir, sorry, unable to start Minecraft. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I mean, my PC has been giving me my PC has been giving me grief ever since I turned it on because of like the four fucking updates. So, Well, I mean, my life couldn't get any more worse than it is right now, so I mean, fuck it, why not? You might as well just shoot me right now. Jesus Christ. You play anything, you'll be sitting and enjoying your stream. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm trying to keep my voice down because apparently I've learned that my parents are have some very keen ears and they want to constantly listen in onto what I have to say. So, or maybe I'm too loud and they can hear outside. I should probably invest in some soundproofing, but they'd probably be against it, as always. Like, honestly, who's surprised anymore these days? It's kind of depressing, actually. When you get to a point in your life when you're no longer safe about when you no longer feel safe about living in your own house, but you know you can't move away because, I mean, you don't have the money. So, yeah, we're just kind of stuck here in limbo for a little while. Yeah, I think I can hear you clear, but you're speaking low. Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose because I don't want them to overhear overhear me talking and stuff. Because I'm not because even they found a way to be mad at that. So what's the point? Uh, yeah. I mean, I'll talk about it in a little bit. I'll talk about it like what's been going on in a little bit. So yeah, just let me like just let me get into the world so that so that I can, you know, get comfortable with actually starting everything. Uh, hello? Where's you guys can hear the game audio, but where's the oh, there we go. Okay. So, so to basically start it off, so to basically start it off, yesterday I had pretty huge blowout with my family. It was really serious, and it's very important that I need you guys to realize that what happened uh the other day is to the point where are you not gonna take the job? Are you actually a nitwit? Or do none of y'all just want to be a cartographer? Or not a cartographer? Do you none of y'all want to be a Do none of y'all want to be a Fletcher? Alright, fine. So yeah, yesterday I had one of the biggest arguments that I've ever had with my family. You know, it was really serious, and yeah, whatever happened that did happen is to the point where it's like the stuff that they do is just vile and unforgivable, to be quite frank. So there's no you know, there is no fixing things anymore. It's come to that point. And the reason why is basically, so I guess context is required basically. So yesterday I was just minding my own business. My mom knocked on my door to go and ask me how I was doing in my work, because as you know, I work in childcare. So I reassured her that I was fine, and then um, she started to go, and then she wanted to remind me that since I am working in childcare, I should be very careful about to not do anything illegal. And at that point, I got pissed off because I mean, you know, she was kind of implying that she was implying, you know, pedophilia, stuff like that. So I immediately tried to walk off the conversation, because I mean, she's trying to imply that I'm a pedophile. So what how do you think I should react, you know? She got so mad that I walked away from her. She felt super disrespected. So we started arguing back and forth, and and she actually got so pissed off that she took a knife from the kitchen and she threw it in my general direction. She threw a knife in my general direction, and it hit a counter that was between us, but all the same, it still hit my general direction. So yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But and so basically at this point, I just didn't talk anymore, because she was literally goading me into killing her, you see. So anything that I say, I had to tread very carefully, because if I said something wrong, either she or myself could have gotten seriously hurt. So after she threw the knife, her and my dad started to constantly berate me for a lot of things. But the way they berated me was in a way that their argument is completely ironclad, and there's no way for me to disagree, because the whole thing about it is that it was character assassination, you see. So they basically just character assassinated me for the next hour after they threw a knife at me. And it was coming to a point in time where I started to get weak, And then after all the berating, my mom suddenly started to become very tender with me, and she was trying to get me to basically sit down. She extended her hand towards me and then like asked me to sit down, and then she said that it hurt for me for it hurt her for me to be reeling back and not accepting her hand for for um for that. So so then I so then the next thing that happened was so the next thing that proceeded to happen was, obviously I had to naturally talk about the whole the fact that, you know, they threw a knife at me, you know. So when I told them that that I'm not willing to trust her because of the fact that she threw a knife at me, she got mad and explicitly stated to me that she never had any intention of hitting me with the knife, and she meant to throw it at the counter. So to her, she basically is telling me that she sees no wrong with what she did, i.e. throwing the knife at me, because to her, she didn't throw the knife at me specifically. She only meant to throw it at the counter that was between us. Therefore, the fact that um she you know, threw a knife at me was completely irrelevant, cause cause um cause her throwing a knife at me apparently doesn't matter, like I said, because because yeah because she never had any intention of throwing it at me. So do you kind of see like how insane all of this is? Oh, why do none of them have their professions anymore? Can I say something if you permit? I mean, knock yourself out, I guess. Okay, so apparently what I have to do is that for all of these guys, I have to box them in fully so that they don't see the workbench. Is what you're planning to say related to what I talked about with my family, or or is it like or is it because I mean aren't we kind of talking about like, you know, aren't we like talking about like how insane my family is at the moment or something? I think we are. It's actually crazy. And I saw this with some of my friends too. I wouldn't say you're weak. I mean, yeah, I understand that what happened is extremely wrong. Hey, Scott. I understand that what happened is extremely wrong. It's just that I'm in no position to re to refute. And the craziest thing is that I'm actually not even like I'm not even done, you know. So after I told my mom that uh throwing the knife at in my general direction is why I was in that moment afraid, she gave me the reasoning of she never intended to throw the knife at me, therefore she didn't throw the knife at me. And so what she's basically saying is that because I didn't get hurt and she consciously knew that she was throwing the knife at the counter that was between us, it makes it okay. The fact that the fact that um the fact that a knife was thrown at me is basically what is being said, you know. And I mean, naturally, of course, that's gonna feel very, very, very crazy to most people. Cause I mean, do you think that would hold up in court? Like, yes, Your Honor, I threw a knife at my son, but I was specifically throwing it at a counter that was between us. Therefore, I did not uh therefore I did not throw a knife at my son. Do you realize how stupid that sounds? You know? So she's crazy. And the worst thing is that my dad was actually legitimately backing her up. He actually believes the same thing. How are you today? I mean, life has been not so great at the moment, but I'm just talking it out, trying to get out our feelings. I mean, the stream's the best place to air the dirty laundry, honestly. So might as well talk about it. So yeah, Sap. It's just what happened was very messed up. There, no one doubts that. But the thing is that it does not apply to some other people at the moment. So it's like what happened? What happened? Leave it. I just think for a few more months on YouTube, you get monetized, and the thing is, you will get many things if you get monetized. See, that's actually like the really funny thing about the whole thing. And I'm sorry, the music is distracting me. The really messed up thing about about them about the whole like berating that they did was that they never ever saw YouTube as a viable career because it was never something that they could achieve as a as a child. So what they do is they kind of just project it onto me, saying that the only thing that I'm ever good at is video games, and that it's not a real that what I'm doing uh I'm never learning any skills with any of this, but that's actually not true. If you think about it, when you're doing YouTube, you're learning stuff like, you know, video editing, Photoshop, how to improv well, you know, stuff like that, you know. So it's not true at all. And then they proceeded to the character assassinate. Right. That thing that I was gonna continue on. So after I told my mom that irregardless of whether she intended to throw the knife at me or at the counter between us, the fact of the matter still stands that she threw a knife at me. So uh and what she did was very dangerous. And so the thing is, it's not a big road left for you to cover. You get monetized, I think, within a few months. It's nearly one or maximum 2.5 months. Yeah, probably around there. So my mom was so genuinely upset with the fact that I that I did not agree with her stupid um you know, thinking of there is nothing wrong with the fact that I threw a knife at my child because I didn't intend to hurt him, that she resorted to suicide as a manipulation tactic. She's very much alive, uh, I right now, but the thing was that in that period of moment, she was so pissed off that she was walking towards the balcony to go and jump off and kill herself as a manipulation tactic to scare me. I mean, I guess it sort of worked because I did, because I had to shove her to get her to stop, and my dad was also like so pissed off with the fact that I somehow caused my mom to want to go and suicide, that he screamed really loudly, "Fuck you!" at me. I mean, he said my name, but he was really, really mad. But, I mean, how can I take responsibility for something like that? She wanted to suicide because she couldn't accept the fact that I didn't believe the bullshit that she was spewing. And after she calmed down, um, and after she calmed down, she started the whole ultimatum thing again. Either I agree with her that that either I agree with her that she that she didn't throw the knife at me, or I disagree that she threw the knife at me, and then we'll start the whole thing again. What she's upset about is you earn, like, they don't learn skills by yourself. See, that's the thing, isn't it? They don't know, and they're not interested in knowing. All they want to do is just project whatever 20 2000 and 1990 thing that happened to them. And then when they can't get their own way, oh, I don't want to live in a world where my where my son is like this. I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck you, Okami! You know, stupid shit like this. And then what happens? I have to put my hands on her, shove her to get to get her to stop wanting the suicide. And then they just kept going around in circles, character assassinating literally everyone in my life that ever mattered to me, except for them, because they were perfect angels. They were perfect They are perfect angels. You know, so 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 I started to get extremely lightheaded because I was standing there for a really long time, just just hearing them talk about and jabber about literally nothing. I tried to tell them at that point in time as well that like I don't I keep silent in all my in whenever I try to whenever we have these kinds of arguments, because there's never any point in trying to argue, because whenever I try to make a point, and trust me, I have some really good points, they always tell me X, Y, or Z, or if it's something that's happened in the past, they will tell me to let go of the past because it's completely irrelevant. So there's the narciss oh, oops. So there's the narcissism in effect, you know. To them, they don't see that there's any problem with the fact that they don't see that there's any problem with the fact they um that they throw a knife at me, or the fact that they constantly cite that I have no empathy, or the fact that, you know, they say that I don't or the fact that, you know, they you know, stuff like that. But apparently when I try to bring up stuff that's happened to them, let go of the past. How long are you gonna keep holding on to it? That's not relevant. That's not relevant. So so that's why I just stopped talking entirely, because there's no way to win. And then they keep trying to goad me into trying to start an argument. They're not trying to have an argument with me or resolve anything. All they want is to just constantly shoot down anything that I have to say about anything, and break me down so much that I can't possibly refute them, because their their arguments are completely ironclad and stupid in logic, but I cannot but 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 I can't disagree. So yeah. Most of my notes are not made by me for college. I give that work to some AR on my own tools. References are not even important in my university. They paid $250,000 for my sister's university, and they claim that they were going to that they would have paid for my university as well if I ever went to it. But but then but then the thing about it is they said that if they didn't have to pay for my university, they could have retired by now. But isn't that the thing? Is that I didn't go to university, so they saved a quarter million. They saved $250,000 on me, but they're still ungrateful about the fact. And then what do? They tell me I'm advantageous. I take advantage of them. I only talk to whoever I deem fit. Yeah, no shit, because sometimes there is such thing as talking to the most relevant person to the conversation. My mom does not need to know about me. Hey, Command Prompt. I do a hacking job sitting in my bed with AI. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So basically, what was I saying again? I I literally um fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. But basically, it's just stupid, because all they want to do is just character assassinate me or anyone that I care about. That about they keep telling me how evil my grandparents and parents are, but then, you know, they throw a knife at me, you know. So my grandparents and my aunt have never done that, you know. Sure, my aunt was a little bit fucked up when she basically told my dad that I got my nepo job through her. You were saying about university? Yeah. So the thing is that I did chose not to go for university. So that means that they literally save $250,000 on me, but they're still ungrateful about the fact, and they keep saying that I take advantage of everything. My mom has insurance, and I use it to treat my leg. My leg, you know. I need an MRI. I need physiotherapy, and she acts ungrateful about the fact that I'm making the most of her insurance. You know, the money is it's a neither net positive or loss. So why wouldn't I use it? Why are you nitpicking the fact that I'm using your insurance that you gave to me? Why is it that there's suddenly an attack on me saying that I can't that I'm being a fucking asshole of a child for using the insurance that she gave me, you know? It makes no sense. It makes no sense because at the end of the day, she gave it to me. Why am I not allowed to use it? You know? And like, you know, I don't pay for the room, I don't pay for the lights, I don't pay for the electricity that I'm streaming that I'm using to stream right now. Sure, good argument, but remember, you've never asked me to try at all. Oh, they know. I mean, my parents know. They realize that AI is evolving, and then, you know, currently as my front desk receptionist job, it may not work out for much longer. But the fact of the matter is that is that there's already been talks of me getting a different job in that sector. Number one. Number two is that I'm gonna be earning more money. Can can you tell me with a straight face that my parents called me poor because my wage is $2,400 a month, and that's and for some reason that's apparently poor, and that's apparently poor. When I was in the military, I was earning $1,000 a month, and I was not even getting any, subsidiaries from that too. Now I'm earning. Now the government takes away a portion of my money to put it to as for savings. So my disposable income, even despite the fact that the government takes away some of it, is still twice of what I earned in the military. Shouldn't we be at least grateful for the fact that I have a job? Why do we need to start bitching about stuff like I'm being considered poor? Okay, fine. I'm poor. I'll move out and live on $600 a month rent, and then yeah. Hello, crayons. They're just they just they're just narcissists. They'll just never understand. They never will. There's no point in trying to argue with people who will never see that they do anything, who never see wrong with any of the deeds that they've done in their life. If they can see no wrong with something as severe as throwing a knife in my general direction, there's no point in trying to convince them otherwise, because they will never try to try to change. They want me to change, but not for the better. They want me to be a worse person. They want me to be an obedient person. They want me to be a filial son. But their idea of that is to change me into someone that I am not anymore. And the reason why I say anymore is because once upon a time, I was exactly what they wanted to be. When I was arguing with them, they pulled a picture of me from like 2014 or longer. With in that wages, you'll be able to buy most things in India. Cost of living here is not that simple, but at the end of the day, that is still not bad. So so and it's better than earning nothing. So it's like why the fuck are we even nitpicking the fact that I you know, whatever. I just don't understand why they can't just be happy for the job happy for the fact that I got a job at all, and I'm making a decent wage. And then all they want to do is just constantly uh all they want to do is just constantly continue to character assassinate me in every single way possible. That like I can't even refute them because it's so outrageous, but there's a hint of truth to it. So if I deny it, then they will bring up literally like every single moment that, and then when I try to do it, you know, or suddenly let go of the past, blah blah blah, you know, and then they say they will always take care of me and whatever. So at that point, to me, what I'm thinking right now is there even a point to me trying to change? Because at the end of the day, we if we argue every few months, but nothing's gonna change between us, then 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 why not I just keep arguing with them every few months? Because nothing is gonna change anyway, not between me, not between them. So we might as well just keep arguing because evidently it's the only way we will ever try, only way to keep things going. I'm not saying that I want the drama, but at the end of the day, they do, right? Can I just get that fucking mending already? God fucking damn it. I won't say anything about your parents. I mean, yeah, you can't really say anything about my parents because the fact of the matter is that you don't know what I've been living through the past few days. The only thing that you can base yourself off of is what I'm telling you, right? So yeah. But I mean, it still doesn't change the fact that I had a knife thrown at me. Haha. That's hilarious, isn't it? So is this entire stream just gonna be me whining about my parents and then me not getting mending for like the entire stream? Do I really have to sit here for like 2 hours just to get mending? Alright. Well, here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm going to literally... I trust you more than I trust my relatives. Well, I appreciate that, but context is important, so it's like... So yeah, I can't comment. The only thing I will say is that my parents are not deserving of you know, being... My parents are not deserving of reconciliation. I mean, in the first place, their reconciliation is not even reconciliation. They just want me to change, but they will not change themselves because once again they see no wrong with the actions that they do. So so I don't want to argue anymore because nothing good comes of it. We're just all gonna make each other constantly unhappy, and nothing will get resolved even if we talk it out. So there's no point in talking anymore. The only way things get resolved is if one of us gets separated or if one of us ends up dead. And I mean, after the fact that my mom tried to kill herself, you know, the next time, like, I know this is fucked up of me to say, but the next time she tries to pull the suicide card, I'm not stopping her. If she wants to jump, she can go ahead and fucking jump. I'm so sick of her manipulations. I will not stand for it anymore. I don't care how hurt she is, how whatever the fuck she is anymore. if she wants to jump because she is unable to accept that I'm refusing a narcissist like her, then she can go ahead and just fucking die then. They still gave me skills. Not really. They just kind of taught me to be bitter and to not trust the people that I work with because sometimes they can be legitimately terrible characters. That's kind of what I ended up learning, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it, but the people in my military were legitimately really big assholes. They always they weren't ever nice. We got mending. They weren't ever serious about like, you know, they weren't ever serious about the military in general, which I get because fuck, at the end of the day, because I mean at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's not exactly like anyone wants to be in the military, so uh so it's like yeah, I get it, but some of them had the worst character characteristics available. Lazy, you know, lazy, uh uh unempathetic, uh always taking advantage of people. And then these are the types of people that my mom says uh are actually not the problem, and I'm actually the problem because my mom does not believe that my mom fully believed, by the way, that I talk to everyone outside of our direct family the exact same way, which is a very crazy thing to state because they're basically telling me that they fully believe that I talk to people like I talk to them full of hostilities, when in all actuality they completely my hostilities towards them are completely unwarranted, are completely warranted. Wouldn't you agree? Because I mean, oh, that's cool. Wow. So whatever they wanna. So at this point, there's been it's coming to a point where there's barely any reason to ever just debate anymore because they will never see wrongdoing. So what's the point? If neither of us can admit we were wrong, and I'm at the very least willing to admit that I'm wrong, but they are not, then I mean, why do we need to sit down and argue? You know, all they're interested in is just being right. They're not interested in having a conversation. So why bother? You know. Look, like, I get it. Narcissists will never change. But it's very ironic for them to tell me that a leopard will never change its spots. I mean, shit, I agree. But I don't think it. I don't think. I don't think that sentence applies to me really. Do any? I mean, do any of you think that I'm a bad person? I mean, I know I'm not a great person, but I'm not. I'm not. But they make me seem like I'm a I'm a villain, and I deserve only the worst things in life. But then they 180 and say that they actually care about me and love me a lot. So they can't pick a lane. No, you don't think so. Exactly. Most people, my audience, I hope most of you don't actually hate me. But even if you did, there comes a point where like sometimes you just gotta say like you don't care, cause I mean you can't not care, cause this is cause my job is entirely dependent on on you guys after all. But the thing is that there needs to be a fine balance between tuning out the trolls and listening to genuine feedback. But my parents are people who have clearly shown that they are not willing to listen to genuine feedback, so there's no point in trying to debate or do anything. So why bother, right? Why why sh why should I try if they don't want 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 to either? All they want to do is just have me say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, mommy. I'm so sorry, Baba. I know that I was a bad child. I'm so sorry. I will try to be better." And then like 2 weeks later, I'll go back to being the exact same because they are right. A leopard can change the spots, but it's not like they made an improvement to try to be better either. You're a good human being. Actually, that's really funny that you said that because my dad said something along the lines of he doesn't think I deserve to be a human being. He thinks I should just be an animal because animals keep quiet like I did during that argument. So he basically told me I don't deserve to be a human being. Nice, nice dude. Way to repair that relationship like you so say, and you tell me that I'm a good communicator just because I stay silent, but pull up shit you pull up shit like this, you know? That actually also like kind of irritated me actually. Being told that I don't deserve to be a human because all I did was just keep silent during that argument. Did we I guess we just don't I guess we're just that fucking oblivious to reality that we can't realize that like keeping silent is a defense mechanism when people realize that there's no point in trying, you know? If I gave two shits about my family, I would try to repair it, but a long time ago in India people say silence is the best way to deal or come up with a situation. I think I did too much silence is the thing, cause like yeah, I was just too silent, I suppose, but I guess shit, being excuse me for trying to not stir some shit. I mean I just need you to remember that the one time I opened my mouth during that conversation, my mom threatened to kill herself. So do you really think that whatever happened was a conversation worth having? Because I don't think so. Not especially not like at that point because I mean because I mean we've basically made it very clear to each other that neither of us are willing to become better people. But the thing is that my my change comes from my change is that change is a two-way street. It cannot come from one side, and they want one-sided change. Block the lava. We don't need to go down that route anymore. We just start going sideways now. So yeah, that's why I tell people I've given up on trying to have a good relationship with my family. The only thing that I want to do is to just survive this hellhole. I don't care how much money I have to pay them. I'll just stick around. I'll just stick around, and if they like kill me or something, then a big whoop. You'll never hear from me again. But you can probably guess what happened. And then yeah. I mean, either I end up dead or they end up dead. That's that's the that's the that's the either or, I suppose. Either I end up dead or they do. So we get the I mean their reality is their version of reality is so distorted that they legitimately think that at their death I would still use them and ask if I got any if I get any inheritance. Like, I don't even plan to be around in the next I don't plan to be around them if I can help it in like the next however many years, if I can help it, because they aren't worth my time, quite frankly. Don't say that. I'll be alright. I assure you. I do not the only way I'm going out is if I get murdered by my family. I have no intentions of suicide. My friend Rips in the Red Vault took his own life. I do not agree with what he had done. The only thing I can say was that I respected his decision. I just wish he talked to his friends about it first before taking anything drastic. But like I said, it's a two-way street. No, I can't be the only one to change my ways, but they stay stuck thinking that for the rest of their lives that we're always in the right. That will never happen. That cannot happen. You see, you survived military, many shit people there. Yeah, but like my family said, we're related by blood, so but I mean, I don't think they actually understand that the term was not that the original term was not the glorify blood relations. It was actually to say that the relations that I built with people who are not my family can be stronger than the relationship of my than blood relations. Thing is, in Minecraft too, some days will be off, some days will be great, joyful. Yeah, but currently I'm stuck in a pit. So actually, you know what's really funny? Sap, you watched the Silent Hill video, right? It's actually ironic that outside of the difference that Hinako was being married off the fox mask, so to clear their debt. I am also me and Hinako are kind of similar in the certain sense that we both are very, very resentful of our parents, and we both are in very, very shitty situations. A third village? Huh. Wait, huh? Wait, I'm confused. Why is there a third village here? And it has a blacksmith too. Huh? What is this world? This world's ridiculous. We found a third village. And they're all right next to each other. What? I'm so confused. What village? Yeah, this is we found a third village. We spawned right next to a village somewhere over there. And then there's this village here and then there's another one down that line. So we have found 3 villages all right next to each other. That's crazy. Wow. Hey Raptor. I mostly care about this, so. Iron stuff not that good, but I'll take it. I'll take these villagers another time for so that I can, you know. Are you confirmed you don't have Herobrine roaming around your world? As far as I know, no, because I don't have any horror mods installed. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing okay. Also, we have another lucky block over here, so let's check it out, I guess. How am I almost dying of hunger? I want to check out what eating a potato is like. Oh, okay. This doesn't look like a lucky block I want to open. Oh my fucking god. Help. 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 I forgot I had lava. I had water bucket. It's like three so close to each other. Yeah, I know. Well, I guess I was right on the money when I said I didn't want it. When I said I didn't feel good about opening this one because it brought bad juju. Well, excuse me. Yeah, no, I don't have any horror mods installed, so I guess we're just lucky. Shit. I mean, I ain't complaining. I guess for safety's sake we should probably cover up this this area. What time is it now? Okay, so there's one thing that I want to do before I hop off, because I only have about 15 minutes left. I actually wanna go to the Nether. So apparently I found some iron. I just gotta take these blocks. Can add Herobrine and make some funny content on that. I don't wanna I don't want to add a horror mod to farm clips. I think that's very stupid. I mean, it wouldn't be authentic anyway because I know whoever is there would be there. That's why I was like seriously considering on whether or not I should have even downloaded the Cave Dweller mod because the Cave Dweller mod is kind of just like scary for like the first 15 minutes and then he becomes annoying, and then like I don't even think he drops anything good, so it's like is there any point in trying in playing anyways? Like, yeah, so I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, ah, and then make a clip out of that. That's just kind of stupid, you know, to me at least. But I mean, you know, obviously, like, yeah, no, I guess I'm just not a fan of like horror mods. I mean, to be honest, like, I genuinely think that the scariest thing about Minecraft is the fact that you're all alone to begin with. Isn't that isn't is wouldn't you say so? Like, 'cause I think so. Oh, I should probably bring some blocks with me, shouldn't I? Yeah, I just don't see the value in horror mods because they feels like they detract a lot from Minecraft. I mean, shit, I tried to add guns to the VR Minecraft and it didn't work, so you know. Also, don't worry about me dying or anything. I have keep inventory on, so even if I were to die, I wouldn't lose any of my stuff. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Oh, does it not work with crying obsidian? It's okay. I got him out. Don't worry. I never knew crying obsidian didn't allow you to make portals. Oh god, why is there a hole? Oh, this is just great. Shall we try again? Flint and steel. Alright, let's see what kind of mayhem we got. Oh, it's a glowstone. Scared me. I thought it was like a glowstone. Thought it was like a glowstone fucking. That was like some like staircase or something. What the fuck is? Oh my days. Oh my lord. Are you fucking with me? Oh god. Don't look at an Enderman. The Nether. You know, from like the Minecraft movie. The Nether. Just grab some quartz, I guess. You're not gonna attack me, right? What's that spawn point? Who knows? I should place a bed down. Okay. Come on then. Pussy boy. Bro, are you here to mine netherite? Well, I'm actually, I mean, kind of, but I also kind of want to low-key look for either a bastion or a, either the bastion or the, you know. Either a bastion or that thing, you know, the fortress. I guess I should probably protect my thing here first and foremost. I mean, we literally just almost lost the portal due to we almost just lost the portal due to like due to the lava, right? Okay, well, I mean, I need to form a plan before I do any of this, so I'm gonna just head back first. Sorry. Only intellectuals allowed in the Nether. I love crushing a loaf. Ow. Have you ever seen any of the Dan Bull fucking Minecraft mod raps? Those were the shit. I don't know where I got the stone brick slab from, but okay. What does I need to gift them the do cartographers give anything useful? I have a cleric, right, who gives me rotten flesh. Who trades like rotten flesh for stuff, which means that I now need a mob grinder. A mob grinder. Oops. Hello, sir, Mr. Eye Patch. 15 coal from emerald. That seems like a really bad trade. I wonder what's the best trait for uh for for these guys. Or is it something that I can't? Minecraft music so peaceful? We can turn it up now that I'm done talking about my family, I guess. Uh, not I'm not too hot on these trades. I guess we'll just go with this one because I mean it seems to me like there's no other way. Hello. Nope. Do you even have good trades? Oh, paper for emeralds. Okay, that's worth it. Takes time to like get a good trade. Well, I mean, this one is giving me paper, so I can start if I gather enough redstone, and if I remember the how to build it, I can definitely set up an automatic. Oh, yes. All right. All right. I think I'm done for today. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being such a Debbie Downer at the start, because I just need to remind all of you guys that this is gonna go into a video someday, somewhere, somehow. So there is gonna be an episode of me playing Minecraft where I talk about how my family threw a knife at me, you know. But oh well. I mean, shit happens, right? So I'm gonna quit. I'm going to I'm gonna call it for the day, cause oh, this is a nice one. That was a great stream. I wish I could see it that way. I really do. But like I said, you know, the shit going on with my family has made everything not so ideal. So yeah, it's just sorry for like the emotional unloading burden or whatever. It's just it's hard not to talk. It's hard not to talk about it when it just happened yesterday. So okay. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm gonna go rest now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Hope you all have a hope you all have a great next couple of days ahead, because I know the odds of me doing getting such a thing are not very high. Bye bye.